What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 36 of our Atalanta career mode, and today we've got a couple of games for you, and I am short of time, and I apologize that there wasn't a video yesterday. The day before I was kind of trying to get my Twitch stuff set, and then yesterday I've had a little bit to do, and today we're also kind of pushing that line, but I should be good after today. So today only 2 games, unfortunately. We are going to sim this Aberdeen game, and then we are going to play this game against Genoa. And then we are going to play that big old game there against LAZIO. And then I guess we'll sim this last one too before we jump back into our regular 3 kind of thing. Actually, it may not be 3. I think what we're going to do, since we're simming the Europa League, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe 2 today, 2 tomorrow, and then we'll have, you know, the January period as our liquid period as it normally is. And we'll go through it that way. That kind of sets up pretty well in my eyes. But let's sim this game here before we get going. Taloy has been sold. We have a ton of money coming in January, and I mean a ton of money. We are going to sim. This is the second squad just for the sake of it. Muriel, Cunha, Maldini, Barrow, Malinovsky, Kovalenko, and then Gossens, Mancini, Sutalo, Hatabra, and Berisha. That will be the second team. We're not going to use them very, very often in terms of just going to that team, but I like to kind of, I know a lot of people get on me for that, not having a second team and just switching over to them when everyone's tired, but I kind of like to pick and choose. It helps get into it just a little bit better as Kovalenko's been sent off. I hope that ban isn't 3 games. It's just the 1. Then he'll miss the Besiktas game, but, you know, that will have to be dealt with. Hatzabro's happy we played him. Muriel is out 3 weeks. God, that really didn't go too well. Only 1 match ban for Kovalenko, but missing Muriel for 3 weeks is kind of an issue. We're going to have to do a little bit to deal with it. But as you can see, we sit here in 5th, 1 point back of Roma, 6 points back of Inter, who are in 3rd. But we do have that game in hand after they went ahead and played just now. So we'll see. Let's jump into this. As Muriel is going to be unable to be on the bench, so we'll see what we can do with his spot on the bench for now. I'm not sure what they did with it. Probably Berisha here. Who do we bring? Ilicic, he's leaving, but yeah, we'll just bring him along. He is leaving, unfortunately. He declined way quicker than I thought, and he was already physically at a point where it was going to be, you know, difficult to deal with as it was, but he went way off, and we got a bid of 25-ish million. That's good money, and we're going to take it, unfortunately. So he'll be leaving, but hopefully we can do something with the new strikers we have, who are really starting to get into a little bit of a groove, including Osimhen there. So let's jump into it. Atalanta Genoa. Let's go. Free kick in a dangerous spot here for Felipe Coutinho, who hit the post not so long ago from a free kick. And he goes for goal this time, and oh, he's hit the bar. Oh, his last 2 free kicks have hit the woodwork. He's getting close to grabbing one. A item has just come up in the corner there in Genoa. We're 13 games into this season, and they have scored 5 goals all season. Just the 5. Which means we are going to concede like 3. But Draxler here, he's hit the bar. Oh, man. Twice we've hit the post here early. But that is awful. The pass there was awful. But 5 goals in 13 games. That is going down kind of form. As Coutinho's here, and he steps away. And Coutinho forces a save. Is that going to drop onto the bar? Top of the net? Top of the net. And we have been very much the dominant team to start here. I'd love a goal to kind of really assert that dominance. Though Popov tried to get a little bit fancy. It didn't come off. Oh, I've stepped off on the wrong guy. That's a huge save. I bought him out. I bought him out early. The problem I have here in career mode is that bringing the goalkeeper out like you do online is probably not the greatest idea, because they, especially on Ultimate, they tend to really figure out where to put it, but we got a little bit lucky there as the touch was a little bit heavy, and we get away with poor defensive positioning. Corner set to come in once again. We've had a couple of these now, and we get the header on that one. Pushed out, taking a deflection off a Genoa man there. Another one comes inside here. Decent position. It comes back to Popov at the top of the box. It's blocked. I thought for a moment Galeno was in a position to hit that first time. Not quite. And they're let off just a little bit here, Genoa, who haven't been in this game too much. Had a chance or two, but we've been definitely the better team. But it stays at 0-0, and Tavares can find a really good ball out here, and it's Draxler can slip it in, and it's Coutinho. What a finish! And we have taken that lead 20 seconds before halftime, and it's Felipe Coutinho. He's been a good signing for us so far. We probably paid more than I was willing to pay for a player over the summer, but he's still got the quality. Draxler did well to hold that up. He could have won himself, laid it off, and that's a venomous hit from Felipe Coutinho, and just on halftime, take a 1-0 lead. Osimhen gets it out wide to Coutinho. Coutinho does well to get it back to Osimhen. And we're going back to Coutinho again. We're moving the ball pretty well. Gets it over. Brilliant ball, and it's an easy enough goal. That's a great finish as well. And Osimhen and Coutinho playing lovely stuff there. And just after halftime, 2 quick-fire goals. 3 minutes into the second half, and then 30 seconds before the first half ended. And we've taken a 2-0 lead just like that. Excellent, excellent stuff. Coutinho does well here. That's a great ball in, isn't it? Just onto Osimhen's foot, who hits it on the volley into the bottom corner. No chance for the goalkeeper, really. Excellent stuff. Osimhen with another goal. Coutinho once again involved. It's 2-0. Here's Casace now. Drag that up to Coutinho, he can. And here's Coutinho now, making that run across. And Coutinho's racing forward with it, and he's leaked a little bit. Robertson, and he's forced a good save. Very well done. The ball was at the perfect time. Just couldn't quite finish off the move. Can we recycle, though? Tavares gets it out to Simicon. Robertson. Galeno does so well. It's good football here. That's excellent, isn't it? I thought anybody might have been offside there, but once again, perfectly timed. We're making some good runs, and that was an incredible move. As it was happening, I was worried about offside. I couldn't appreciate it as much as I would have liked, but look at this football. Back across, a great ball in. First time. It's a tap in. Excellent stuff. Coutinho again involved. 2 assists and a goal. On 65 minutes, we're 3-0 up and cruising. Back into Osimhen. Good run being made here by Robertson. Robertson can get that out wide. Excellently done. It's a good ball out to Galeno, and Galeno just skips inside, doesn't he? Easy enough. 4-0. And ever since the first goal right before halftime, the floodgates have opened. Genoa have been chasing the game, and we have torn them apart at the back. 4-0. We're starting to put complete performances together, which is obviously excellent. Galeno, last contribution of the game, as and Robertson as well. He's also coming off, but Galeno just kind of shuffles his way inside and picks out the finish. 4-0 on 70 minutes. A minute to go here, as we are going to come away with another impressive victory. We've been stringing them together quite a lot recently. Defensively, we've been really, really good. I thought for a moment, or for a little bit, I wanted to get that second midfielder off of stay back. But he's been really doing a job there. They switch off seemingly doing it, but the 2 midfielders, but we've just been playing so well with it. I don't want to change as Juventus beat Milan 4-0. And some of you have asked to change, I don't know about the difficulty, but just how good some of the other, how good the other team is going forward and stuff. I think, though, obviously we struggled with it for a really long time, but also, I mean, look how perfect we have to be to keep up with Juventus. It's one of those things where I don't want to change it yet, because we haven't even gotten to a point where we're dominant or anything like that. We're having a dominant stretch, but as you can see, we're still 11 back of Juventus. Juventus have beaten us this year already. It's to overcome Juventus, everything pretty much has to go your way. So I mean, we'll see on the difficulty thing as we go forward. I don't think it's a difficulty thing. I think it's more of a, we've just been playing better defensively, more compact, less, I've been dragging center backs around less and things like that, so we'll see. But let's jump into this, a massive game here against Lazio. They sit up in second. What do we want to do? Do we want to go blue-white? Yeah, we'll go blue-white. But everyone's fit and ready to go. We got to make sure... Yeah, Berisha's off for Barrow. And then we'll go forward from here. As you can see, a lot of... or two pretty important injuries. Sanchez, hopefully he's back after that break we have. It was a 2-month injury. He's been out a couple weeks now. We'll see. We got that 2-week off period, which, I mean, if you're going to get an injury, at least get it during that period. So we'll see, but it may not show on the pitch at the moment, but he has turned into a really good player for us, and we're just hoping that he can come back as soon as possible. So let's jump into this. Lazio, Atalanta. Let's go. Nice turn here, and Galeno is making a good run there. It eventually gets to him. Zakaria is chasing him. That's a penalty, surely, and it's going to be a ridiculous challenge, really. Didn't need to make it. Too wide to cause any problems there. And we have a big opportunity here to grab an early lead. Osimhen is set to take. Can he put it in this bottom right-hand corner? He can. Sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. And inside 10 minutes, we've taken a 1-0 lead here. How important can that be? Osimhen with it, who, as we said, started off rather slowly when he came to the club, but he has been very, very good recently. We'll have to have a look and see how well he's doing as of late, but sent the goalie the wrong way, right into that bottom corner. Good penalty, 1-0. Mandragora. It's a good ball across. Robertson gets it out to Galeno, and he's going to go first time. It forces a good save. More space opened up there than I thought originally would. Went for goal probably a little bit earlier than I needed to, as that header finds the back post, but it cannot find one of our guys. Still on it here. Osimhen finds Mandragora. Brilliant, excellent football, and then Mandragora with a poor effort, but we're playing pretty well so far to start. Lazio definitely a threat moving forward. They have that wing back wide kind of deal here, and with good teams that's especially difficult. Nicely played. Favreau does well to get that to Immobile, and Immobile does sneak through, and he's going to go for goal. What a hit. Oh, what a goal from Ciro Immobile. That's an absurd strike right before halftime, a minute and a half to go. That's an absurd goal. An absolutely absurd goal. Look at this. He just cuts inside. Heavy touch to make that space. And look at this hit. Near post and everything. Oh, that's absurd. What more can we say? Absolutely absurd from the Lazio man. And we are going to head into halftime level after really dominating that first half. Here's Robertson into the middle. He finds Mandragora. And what is this space left here for Draxler? What is going on? Draxler scores. It's 2-1. An easy enough finish for the German. That is... what happened? What happened? Why was there so much space for Julian Draxler right through the middle? It's a good calm finish as well. But look at that. That center back was just way up the pitch. Nice turn inside as well. Just a calm finish from him. But just before the hour mark, we've taken a 2-1 lead. Dreadful at the back. Coutinho's set to go for goal. He hit the woodwork the last 2 times. What can he do this time? Goes for goal, and oh, it's forced a really good save. Coutinho's going to grab a free kick goal very, very soon. Almost another there, not for a good save. Another free kick for Felipe Coutinho, who's getting ever so close to scoring one. He goes for goal here. Oh, an unbelievable save again from Radu. Oh, absurd how Coutinho has not scored a free kick yet. He's been incredibly close for a long time here. As Immobile is trying to touch it by. Are you kidding me? And Immobile is coming forward. Immobile's been pushed away, and Casace, who's been so good for us. You guys were 100% right about Casace, a player I have not heard of before, but he is an absolute monster as we give the ball away there. But we are going to come away with the 3 points, another huge 3 points on the road, beating second place Lazio. That is a huge win. A huge win. As you can see, 10 total shots combined between us. We were just a little bit more clinical. That one mistake from Lazio there, well, 2 mistakes really, as they gave the penalty away. Incredible. As we are going to go ahead and sim this game really quickly before we take a look at what Serie A looks like. The problem with Mancini is that I like him. If he were a little bit quicker, he would 100% be in the starting lineup. I don't know if I'd take him out for Popov or Simicon. Probably Popov, but Popov is playing so good this year. I don't know, especially lately. I don't know if I want to switch that up at this moment in time. But let's jump into this. Auto replace unavailable players just for this, and we'll sim our Besiktas game. It doesn't matter. We've already won the group. They are on a roll as well, Besiktas here. 5-0 over Athens, 4-1 over Aberdeen twice. And we beat them on the road with the backups. Malinovsky, he's also missed the penalty, but Piccoli and Malinovsky with the goals. A missed penalty as well. Could have been 3. But we come away with 16 points out of 18 in our Europa League group, which is very good. But look at us now sitting in 4th. We're 3 points out of Napoli, 4 points out of Roma, and still 11 points back of Juventus, of course. So it's as we said, it's going to be tough to overturn those two, as Kovalenko's suspension is no longer around. Next episode, then, that means for us 2 games. Fiorentina, Torino, of course, who just tend to give us all sorts of issues. And that will happen next episode, guys, as we're only 4 points back of Lazio, 6 points back of Inter with a game in hand. It's getting tight here. Do we know who our Europa League group would be, or our draw is yet? Not yet. That'll probably happen on the next Friday. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But guys, that is going to be it. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. In peace.